Hello hustlers, La Machine here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the secrets to picking products that sell on Amazon. This is going to be very important to you because in this video we're going to talk about the 4 advantages that you're going to have when you know how to pick solid products. This is going to really help you in your business. We're going to get into those 4 advantages and tell you exactly what I think you should be focusing on, especially if you're a beginner. So you're going to want to pay attention to this video, and we're even going to use an example of one of the recent videos we did where I actually did some sourcing at Ollie's and show you how we did on one of those products. So let's get into it right now. This is what to sell on Amazon. I'm Horace. Let's go. Okay, working class hustlers of America and all across the globe, thank you for joining me. This is What to Sell on Amazon, the channel where we talk about selling on Amazon and making money using the arbitrage business model. Quick note, I work a full-time regular job, so if that's you, then you definitely want to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification and all of that good stuff. But let's get right into it. Number one, particularly if you're a beginner, because if you're a beginner, you really don't know where to start, and that could lead to paralysis by analysis and all of this kind of stuff where you're just not moving forward. So what I suggest is that you focus on essentials. Okay, now when I say essentials, what do I mean? I mean things that people need all the time. Now, I'm not saying that you necessarily have to get these particular items, but just to kind of get your mind going on some ideas. Okay, people need paper plates. In America, they use them. They don't even think about them. Napkins, Q-tips, garbage bags, a lot of, paper towels. And these are just examples of things to give you some ideas. You're going to find a lot of products on your own because we use essentials each and every day. Things like toothpaste, shampoo, body wash. These are things that we use, and you have to think, guys. A lot of times, what are we worried about? Well, for example, if you sell clothing, well, what if it gets returned? Because with clothing, that happens. People buy things and then they don't fit, or they don't look right on them, or whatever the reason. You want to get into the nice, exciting electronics. Yeah, well, people pay money for these things, and then they have what's called buyer's remorse. Okay, and that can be brought on by themselves or the people that they live with. They say, hey, we ain't got the money for that. Send that junk back. Okay. You don't really have buyer's remorse on a tube of toothpaste. You see what I'm saying? And again, it's not exciting. It's not sexy. It's not trendy. And that's the reason why I suggest you focus on that specifically if you're a beginner. So let's talk about the 4 advantages that I promised you. Okay. Number one, it's going to save you time. And what do I mean by that? When you walk into a store, and again, hustlers, I love for you to share and give comments if you have experience with this. You walk into a store, it is nothing to spend 3 hours and not really have much. Okay. And that can be very frustrating. So when you go in and you're walking through the store with the criteria of, essentials, you can stay on track and you can get things quicker. Okay. Number 2, in a lot of cases, you're going to end up with replenishables because these are things you don't necessarily make a whole lot of profit. And we're going to get into that. So stick around for the video because we're going to show some numbers, but, replens, these products sell over and over. Okay. And that brings us to number 3, which is it helps you to build a foundation. If you're serious about this business, if you want to do this for any length of time, arbitrage is fun, but it's a lot of work. Okay. So if you can get into replens, then you have a foundation. In other words, you've got the products that you're sending in over and over, and all you're doing is just wash, rinse, and repeat. And then on top of that, so you've got that one side. And then on top of that, you're going out and actually finding those winners. You guys know I liken this business to baseball. If you want to win the pennant, look at the team that won the pennant. They didn't hit home runs every time they went to bat. Okay? They got bunts. They got base hits, singles, doubles. It wasn't always a grand slam. Okay? But they built the foundation, and then they got the bases loaded and they hit those grand slams and won those games. If you can have more wins than losses, there you have it. And then finally, and this is very, very important, specifically for beginners, number 4, when you have the first 3 in order, then you're going to end up with confidence. You guys hear me talk a lot about the reason why I have this channel is mostly to get you to believe. The reason I show my numbers all the time is because I don't really like talking theory. Everybody can talk about possibilities and theories. Let's get to the numbers. Let's get to the action. Let's show you what actually is going on so that you can believe. Let's get you to take action, because once you take action, you believe. You have confidence. When you walk into a store with confidence, leave a comment, guys. Some of you have been doing this business. Now, I want you to think back. If you've been doing this business, think back to what it was like and how you felt confidence-wise when you first went into a store and you felt lost. And look at you now. Look at you now. You walk into a store, boom, bam. You know what I mean? You're just making it happen because you've built your confidence. Now let's jump in. Here's what we're going to do. I did a video here. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at a couple of things so that you can see what I'm talking about. Let me highlight my cursor so we can follow along. Now watch this. Now we're inside of my Amazon account, and what do you see? Garbage bags. That's what I was telling you about. These are things that sell over and over. What do you see here? Q-tips. These are things that sell over and over. What do you see here? Body wash. And this one we're gonna go back. We did a video. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, right now we're inside my YouTube channel here, but we did a video that was published December 10th. This retail arbitrage for beginners, make $2,000 a month from home. And what I was doing was showing retail arbitrage at Ollie's. Now here's what I want to do. I want to take a minute and I want to go back. I want to go back to the segment where we talked about this product right here. So Jim's going to take us to that little segment. Okay. Not a whole lot of velocity on the keeper chart, but let's look at the competition because that's important. Nobody is selling this FBA. I'm going to send it in FBA. Okay. And on that note, with something like this, because this could open up, I might throw it in a poly bag. I might not. I might take a piece of tape, put it across just like that, just depending on how I feel. Either way works. I haven't had a problem with that. Just a side note. But if we come into my inventory lab, and if we spent $2.99, if we got $16.99, that's a gross profit of $647, 216% return on investment. Now remember, guys, this is very, very important. Remember, there are no other FBAs. Okay. Number 2, you've got room. You don't have to get, what if you're okay doubling your money? Okay. Then you only need 100% return on investment to double your money. And at that price point, it might sell. Okay, guys, so that was just to give you, we wanted to go back and look at some things. I love doing that because it's easy to talk about what you could do. Let's talk about it. Then let's come back and show that it actually worked. Now, here's my point. If you notice, we talked about the secrets of knowing what products to sell. Why? Where's the big secret, right? Okay, watch this. Now, Here's why I say it's a secret, because a lot of us have been studying this. A lot of us know the basics on how to pick a product. I got videos that talk about that, and I suggest you watch them, but sometimes those are going to lead you past products like this. And let me show you what I mean. Number one, where's the sales rank on this? There is none. There is no sales rank. So a lot of people would walk away from this. Okay. If you want to use the keeper chart, what kind of velocity are you seeing on this? None. Okay. Let's come down into the product details. There's no sales rank, guys. All right. So here's the thing. When I tell you to focus on essentials, and you got over 300 million people shopping on Amazon, those products are going to sell. If it's something like body wash, okay, it's going to sell, especially from a Procter and Gamble type. And this is what I'm telling you. Why did I take the chance and buy these? Because I knew, based on experience, and you're going to get that experience as well. This is huge, guys. And let me show you what I mean by that. Okay. If you would have looked and you hovered over the statistics, and this is saying, if you tried to look in the blue column where it says drops under the new column, not the Amazon column, 3 drops per month. If you tried to think that out and say, well, they must be selling 3 a month, there you go again. You would have walked past this product. Here's my point, guys. You can't always rely on the tools. The tools will lead you past this. And if you get experience and you understand that most people that are using the charts, the graphs, and everything else to do this, when you understand that most of them are walking away, you know what you're going to say? Good. Okay. Because you hover over this and you're thinking, oh, well, maybe 3 a month. Then you come over and you look at how many I sold. Now, when? A week ago, 5 days ago, 2 days ago, 18 hours ago. That's already 4. So don't tell me that the charts are perfect. They are not. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to take this ASIN, right? We're going to go into my inventory lab. All right. Actually, I already got it up. But all I did was come to FBA sales, and you can search by whatever. I searched by ASIN. I stuck that ASIN in there, and inventory lab. Incidentally, we have videos on those, so you watch those as well. So if you could learn this software, because this software actually helps you run your business. If you go back to that video, we just watched the replay on the segment about this Moisture Ribbons body wash. And what do we pay? Because we don't pay tax, because we have our reseller certificate, right? That's what we're going to do. That's what you're going to do. We showed that, and all we paid was $2.99. And right now, the software is showing everything that has actually reconciled. Okay. See where it says reconciled right here? The other 2 haven't been reconciled yet. That's okay. Because how could it be? 18 hours ago, 2 days ago, it takes a little bit. All right. But look in the video, as I was saying, hey, if you could get $16.96, well, we did. And with the buy cost of $2.99, that was a profit of $6.48. That's a return on investment of 216, round up to 217%. This is why I say it's a secret, because a lot of people, number one, they're not focusing on essentials. Oh, because I want to make more than, $6.48. That ain't good enough for me. You know what? If that ain't good enough for you, and you ain't even been doing this business, do yourself a favor. Do the business, build the foundation of it on products that you can depend on and replan. And then you can go out and go for those home runs. You can get all the nice, trendy, popular, all that stuff. You can do all that. But you're trying to build a business. It's not about always, all that flashy stuff. Okay. So this is what it's all about. And then another thing, if you come back, you'll notice my price over the last 2 went down about $1 or so. That's because I use a repricer called Aura. We have videos on all of that. But the point is this: I don't have time to be sitting up there trying to watch and see what everybody else is doing. All of that can be done automatically for me. So again, guys, focus on essentials, okay? And the reasons why is because it's going to save you time. You're going to have your replens. You're going to have a solid foundation for your business. And you're going to have the confidence, especially, this is especially true for you newbies. You're going to have the confidence you need to actually get out there and do this business. I got to get going because I got to get behind me. I got inventory that I got to try to get out before I go to work. So what you want to do at this point is watch those videos. We got videos on my 7 steps to finding good products. But remember, when you work with essentials, a lot of the stuff, the traditional things and the skills that we learn don't always apply. Okay. It's a bottle of mouthwash, guys. It's called scope. Everybody uses it. Your keeper chart isn't always going to pan out. Looking at that, the data doesn't always follow. Here's another thing to think about, guys. Here's a bonus tip. When you focus on essentials, you know what? I should have thought of this. This is a bonus. For those of you who stuck around this long, good for you. You want confidence? Here's some real confidence. What gives people cold feet is, what if this product doesn't sell? Well, if it's a bottle of mouthwash and it doesn't sell, worst case scenario, you can use it. Okay? So a lot of these things, we're in the Christmas time. What if you were sourcing this stuff, didn't sell quick enough? You got stocking stuffers right there. You can't go wrong with this, with essentials. Maybe it was some paper plates. Maybe it was some Q-tips. You couldn't sell them. You can use them. You see what I'm saying? That's yet another tip. So watch those videos. We've got plenty of videos. We got resources down in the description. If you need coaching, if you want leads, if you're looking for a course, all of that stuff, check all of that out. If you need to get in contact with me, text the words Working Class Hustler to the number on your screen. We'll get you going. It's free. It don't cost you nothing to ask me some questions and just kind of bounce your ideas off of someone who's been doing the business. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. I'm out.